following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah! Go Cowboys!
This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Hek'ma Harrison, and Newy Scruggs.
Yo, it's Friday. Time for the Players Lounge. We appreciate you rolling on in here as the Cowboys get ready to face the Philadelphia Eagles. Hek'ma Harrison wearing his Eagle green.
Hey, wait a minute. Whoa.
You ready for the
other boys. Let me tell you something. I ain't never in my life worn no Eagle green. Ever.
Exactly.
This ain't it. This ain't it.
Is that Mike?
This is
McCarthy's Packer green?
No, yeah. You can call it that. Call it Incredible Hulk. I don't know.
Forest green.
Y'all better stop. Don't start that. Don't start that. Don't start that. Don't start that.
Brown over here.
Don't start
He rooting.
Hey, that's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful.
The other boys.
Exactly. We done found out.
All these years.
All
these years.
Hey, boy, I tell you what.
That creepy boy.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Boy, look at you, boy. R. Kelly lived that double life.
Boy, I tell you what. Y'all ain't worth a coin.
Now I know. When they got Saquon, he was over there. Yes.
Y'all know better.
Yes.
Y'all know better. Y'all know better. Y'all know better.
We haven't heard of hope your team win. Hope your team win.
Hek'ma keep it on the down.
That's cold.
That's crazy, man.
I didn't have that in the bingo cards, man. Hey,
just need to fit it.
Look at it now. This is the last time you mother sucker see this one. Believe that.
Oh, boy, I can't believe that.
I don't know why you thought you could keep creeping out here, Hek'ma.
Never thought I'd see the day.
You better not never wear red in here.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Boy, look at you, boy.
Matching pants and everything, man.
He gonna try us to call Michigan State in a minute.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for all the green teams. I can't.
Your Magic Johnson, right? Is it the Magic Johnson?
Every green team except for that team.
That's crazy.
Right.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Me neither.
Cowboys taking on Hex Eagles on Sunday at high noon.
Should have rethought that one.
And
Texas is green.
Thank you. Yes. No, Texas. You mean green. Thank God.
See, Bean, why you got it?
Can't you just on the top, bro?
He got a basketball game or something. He's always sniping somebody, man.
Can't you just sit in the trees and be quiet, man?
Just alert us.
Sorry, calling the game from the Super Pit. Here momentarily. Thank you, Chris.
Jeez.
Couldn't think of nobody. Man, call me an Eagles fan. It's so disrespectful.
Jerome Brown edition right
So
there,
many
boy.
different things in this world he could have called me.
Crazy.
No. It's low blow. Low blow to open the show.
Man.
Since you're wearing that
we
green,
go.
let's start with Jalen Hurts.
Let's start with it.
Y'all team probably not playing, so.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh. That 9-8.
So that means
9-8 coming.
Mr. Pickett should be quarterbacking, who had a rib injury
Yes, he did.
in the game. And when they don't want to tell you what it is, hey, how hurt are you?
Tanner McGee. They got Tanner McGee behind them, so.
Get ready, Tanner.
Is he the equivalent of Ben DiNucci? Is that their Ben DiNucci?
I couldn't believe they threw Ben DiNucci out there.
And against the Eagles
In a
on
prime Sunday night game.
They did. Don't bring up old stuff.
Destroyed that man's confidence. Destroyed it.
A hat company was groomed out there.
Exactly.
There
He
you
did.
go.
He did rebound from there. Shout out
Upside
to
down.
DiNucci.
Upside down.
Yeah.
Yes,
Shout out to
yes,
DiNucci,
yes.
man.
So from I asked Parsons about this yesterday, and like doesn't care, and asked Cooper Rush. They still got and both guys still got Saquon Barkley.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So that's not too hard. Hey, your boy Kellen Moore.
Give him right.
The pass game isn't really good in Philadelphia.
Get him
Kellen Moore this
right.
year, but they figured out left, right. Saquon can go
right.
someplace here, and
him
Saquon,
right.
by the way, needs 268 yards.
Oh,
He
to
right
break Eric Dickerson's single season record of 2,105. Yes, Dickerson at 84 did 2,105 yards in 16 games. Barkley's sitting at 15 games right now. He's got 1,838 yards.
Come on, Cowboys defense.
they're going to feed Saquon.
Yeah.
So
come on, Cowboys defense.
Could Saquon go for 268 against
Oh, you know how
Mozzie and friends?
that would be?
Jesus Christ.
Not Mozzie and friends.
This dude is
Super
on the road.
Mozzie.
Yo,
Super Mozzie out there.
Yes,
The
Lord.
M. Mozzie got the M out there.
Let's go.
That Go Blue M. Mozzie got out there.
Yeah.
Saquon.
He might.
I mean, got no quarterbacks.
No, they're going to
trust. So
a heavy dose of Saquon is coming up. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Heavy set of it.
Yeah. Unfortunately for us, we are playing arguably the best team in the NFL right now, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, that's true.
That hurts to say.
And where?
You mother. It hurts. But after Fletcher Cox last season left, you would think there's going to be a fall off. After Kelsey left, you think there's going to be a fall off. What happens? Cam Jurgens comes in. The whole offensive line, you don't even remember, right?
No, you don't.
And things have changed in the middle of that offensive line, and they are still rolling. Defensively, Jalen Carter, I'm just telling you, man, I don't remember what game it was, but when the game went off, I was like, damn, that's a problem. That's a problem. And right now, and I know I say that knowing that the Kansas City Chiefs are on the cusp of having a three-peat, but I think this is the one team that could cancel Christmas for Kansas City because of the way that they're lined up. The only thing about them is the great thing about them is the addition of Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley, to me, changes everything for Jalen Hurts. You know how I feel about Jalen Hurts. You know I don't like him. You don't like him at all. But Jalen Hurts, when he plays within himself as a quarterback, and what I mean by that, he's not out there trying to create magic. He's going with the offense. And I think that's what Kellen Moore has brought to his game, because now with Saquon, all of the pressure is off of him. He has the receivers, in A.J. Brown. You know what he has in Devontae Smith. And again, man, this is a team that I think going into the playoffs, there are a few teams that I think in the first round they don't want to draw. If they get that team, they may do what the Cowboys did last year. I'm not going to say that name. But it may be one of those. It may be one of those kind of situations. But I'm telling you right now, as I sit here right now, the Philadelphia Eagles are the best team in the National Football League.
So there's no chance this Sunday, you telling me? No chance.
I'm going to pick the Cowboys. I'm going to pick. First of all, BC, how long you known me long enough to know that I'm not paying no attention. You are not going to draw me outside today, Newy. It's not going to happen.
That's your combo.
I should have thought better. I should have thought better. I don't even know where my mind was. Man. I didn't even think it through.
You come here with the Dallas.
I know. Whoa. Don't play with me, son.
Okay.
Got your other team on there.
Other team on his second squad. You got his second squad.
No. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way.
Double life up in here, boy.
No, it's only one life. Cowboys all day and tomorrow. But, yeah, man, it's going to be one of those kind of games versus one of the best teams in the NFL that does not have their quarterback.
I'll tell you the game you was thinking about with, what's his name, Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter.
It was the game against Baltimore where that man single-handedly was chasing down Lamar Jackson, which was one of the hardest things you could do, but they were able to control Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, the entire game. Yeah. So when you talk about the Eagles being one of the best in the National Football League, I say, outside of the Chiefs, because you got to beat the champs to be the champs, but this team is loaded, man. Yeah. On both sides of the football. Even when Hurts went out last game against the Commanders in the first quarter, I think he went
first quarter.
Yeah, first quarter. They still put up 33 points. Yeah. They were a drop pass from one of their best receivers, Devontae Smith.
Oh, man.
Drop wide open.
Oh, my God.
I
was sick for him.
Boom, right in the mittens. He dropped it, man.
Sure-handed receiver.
From going ahead and beating the Commanders in that game. And by the way, that defense for the Philadelphia Eagles, they forced, five turnovers in that game? Yeah. And, it was a special, Daniel Daniels that was able to pull that game out. But to me, this defense is, and just this team overall, it's just too loaded. Even without Jalen Hurts, this is going to be a tough task for the Dallas Cowboys overall. I mean, they're loaded on defense, they're loaded on offense, running game, wide receivers, D-line, second level, secondary. It's going to be a tough one.
And the Eagle defense will not have to worry about CeeDee Lamb. So CeeDee Lamb is now out for the final two games of the regular season.
It's curtains.
And the news.
Jalen Tolbert moves up to your number one receiver.
Yeah.
Tolbert, and Cooks.
Brooks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brooks.
Cooks. Yeah,
Brooks.
yeah. Cooks and Rooks.
And Kittle
Kelsey. Kittle Kelsey.
Schoolmaker.
Boy, I tell you what.
Schooling.
Rico better be out there.
Rico, what? Go ahead, finish it. Come on. I'm waiting.
The mission.
Dalvin Cook might get called.
It might be time. It might be time.
He might be able to, hold it back.
Yes, it's time right now.
I tell you what, the Rico better score before they get on the 5-yard line.
Good
Because we all know what's going to happen when you get that close. Boy, vulture TDs, ain't he?
Got 2 left, man. Two games left in his Cowboy career. So, yeah.
How would you? I know how I would feel. But how would you in that situation? Is Rico in the contract year, right? Contract year. You know how they do when it comes to those contracts. Hey, we looked at your production, touchdowns. How would y'all feel? Like, hold on, man.
I would be ticked off.
Especially I got us down here.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Especially if I'm carried the load down the field and we get to the 1-yard line and
I mean, he did fumble it in Pittsburgh on the one,
yes,
but I'm
did.
Like, dang.
Bringing up old stuff.
We thought he was Walter out there.
Damn, that was a long time ago. Shoot.
Yes, it's the gift and the curse. Yeah. I mean, he can be mad about it, but at the end of the day, this is what they had envisioned.
Yeah.
And
short yard is shouty.
So man, you don't get into the 5. Run in for the 6-7. Get in early. You know it. You know what's
going to happen.
Right. You know it. There's no secret. You know what's about to happen. So
I pretend like I ain't see him. Be that huddle just.
And look, no matter what happens to free agent market, I think he knows he'll have a deal here. May not be the one exactly wants, but I think at worst he can come back here and play if Mike McCarthy's the head coach.
Yeah, that's true.
If he's the head coach, but. I mean, look, it's bad for both people. I mean, we see Zeke now. I mean, yesterday, Zeke was walking past and Clarence like, "Come on over."
Nah.
Here?
Well, no, where they do the big media stuff.
Oh, I got you.
He used to be
one of the
he used to be one of the guys.
One of the weekly
days, staples. Hey, we got Zeke today, and just Rico's that guy.
Man, that's tough, man. Mm-hmm. That's tough. And I was never on that level as the guy. Like, you get a weekly, media thing. But I can only imagine, like, the shot to the pride in that situation. You only getting, like, a couple snaps a game. Now
I don't know. I don't know if the writing is on the wall when you start to see the production start to fall. Maybe it's a lot more graceful than you know. He may have been preparing himself this whole season for it. I mean, at some point, you're not getting the carries. You don't have the production. I mean, what do you expect?
They did leave him home for a game.
Yeah,
he was suspended, right?
They left him home.
It's
a mutual decision.
Yeah, he was suspended for a game.
This was his first squad. You coming back to Dallas. This is my old stomping ground. I'm gonna be the guy.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, damn.
Well, even if Rico Dowdle comes back next year, whatever they ask him, I think they have to upgrade at running back regardless. I know we've talked about that, but I'm just saying he's going to come back as a 2, in my opinion.
Oh, you got
because there will be another guy here at the running back position.
Yeah, no, they need a new running back coach. They need to have a number 1 running back. Mm-hmm. And at some point, I talked to Deuce Vaughn in the locker room, and just they had to figure what are they going to do with him.
Yeah.
Because I think his production at Kansas State shows you there's some type of role for him. You just have to figure it out. And Darren Sproles is a guy, another K-State guy that they found something for him to do in the league. And I look at Vaughn much like we look at Turpin. Mm-hmm. Okay, it took them way too long, but you figured out there's a role that Kevontae Turpin can come in the game and make it roll. So why can't they figure out? You have 2 pieces that guys can't get a good hit on these dudes.
No.
Figure it out. You figured out a little bit with Turpin. You're still not there. You haven't unlocked it the way they unlocked it at TCU, but there was production at TCU for Turp. There was production at K-State for Vaughn. Figure it out. Yeah. That's the job for Schottenheimer and Mike McCarthy. Figure out if they're back. Figure out how to unlock these guys because you've got them here. And the worst thing we see. Dudes go someplace else.
Ball.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
In defense of Darren Sproles, Darren Sproles to me is a completely different back than Deuce Vaughn. Just in running style and everything. Deuce Vaughn is, I don't know. Look, I think a lot of times just because a guy's short, he gets called. Likeliness is a great comparison. Just because a guy light skinned can shoot jump don't mean Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You
don't know that.
I don't know that. I was laughing at the Chef Curry.
Reggie Spears.
Yeah, but you feel what I'm saying. I mean, it's just a difference. And I think they are two different players. And when you bring up the Kevontae Turpin, because Kevontae Turpin does play special teams, I think that nullifies any impact or production he would have had in the special teams arena, because you're not going to take Turp off the field.
I mean, what's left? You got 2 games left, right?
If you can resign him.
Just give him a shot. Give him a shot for 2 games. The playoffs is done now. The playoffs are out of there. At least give him some burn. I mean, some package, something.
We'll see. But I just feel one of the things, and Tom Landry used to say, and Bill Parcells echoed, by year 3 we got to see something. So Vaughn is getting into year 3, but just you've used a draft pick on the player. Figure out before you let the player walk out of the building. Figure out what the player can do. I feel the same thing about a Trey Lance. Figure out what this player can do before you walk him out the building.
How bad do you think it is, though? If at all this time you haven't had any packages in, we've only seen for Lance.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's curtains. They had a package.
They that's that 3rd and 9 they brought him in. What was that? What was that? They brought him one play.
One play package.
He might be cooked, man. If you ain't seen nothing from Lance now,
thank you.
He might be cooked, man.
Now,
come on, Newy.
The writing's on. What you say? The writing's on the wall.
We thought Sam Darnold was cooked. We thought Baker Mayfield was cooked. I am still one of those that you see what he can do. Now you can bring him back next year. He's not getting $5 million. No. Yesterday's price is not today's price with him, because we have proof. I thought Brian Broaddus had made a good point where he said he thinks they're not playing him because they would like to bring him back. And if they played him, if he showed anything at all, price would go up. So that was Broaddus' thought process. I don't think that's crazy, but
wait a minute. They're hiding him.
What you said?
3rd overall.
Wait a minute. They're hiding him.
Hey, I'm no scout. I was never a Super Bowl winning scout.
Oh, man.
I was never Super Bowl scout.
I ain't either. I ain't trying to claim that I am, but they hiding him.
Hey, man.
Because his price might go up.
That's what I heard.
He's so good that if we put him out here, he gonna get the.
All I'm saying, have we seen that
yes,
flash?
Lord.
Have we seen the flash from Lance? You've been under the quarterback whisperer, Shanahan. Mike McCarthy's the whisperer.
Yeah.
We ain't seen him.
Right now, he KP. Can't play. KP, bro. Can't play.
We hiding him. We don't want nobody to see this goodness we got behind the wall.
Wait till that package come out next year.
They might give us 2 ones for him.
Mike's been in the lab before, right?
That's true.
Mike has been in the lab. Gonna take him to the barn this winter.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Lance. Come
with me. I love it.
It'll be like
that's a theory.
Like 50 Cent run on that treadmill, man. You know?
We're going to be right back at it, man.
Man, come on now.
Yeah, he might be cooked. There might be curtains for my man, but you never know. Look. You never know.
Barbecue chicken.
Hey, man.
Barbecue chicken.
But to not see something from him, especially if they lose to Philadelphia, to me that would you got to see something, man.
Get him a series or something.
Something. I mean, since you passed on the ability to go get a whole bevy of quarterbacks or running backs, I should say.
There's something.
But yeah, you got to have Bucky Irvin. I mean, there's the stuff you could do by not giving it the 4th rounder. Now, but can Mingo do something in the game?
No.
Mingo got 3 routes: a slant, fade.
We figured those routes out. And everybody else has figured those routes out also.
Yeah, they clamping
but here's the thing.
Never see him in the locker room.
Hey, wait a minute.
Big go high.
When now to see those CDs out. Now you get an opportunity to see Mingo. Now I'm saying. Now the playbook is open.
Bingo.
He'll be standing next to Trey Lance. Hiding.
What we just saying? The white tiles. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Bingo got to show something, man. He got to show something.
Man, we're going to give some love to CD, man.
Let's take a break.
Come on.
I called him the MVP yesterday. He's about to find out. Hek'ma Harrison, Barry Church, Newy Scruggs, watching Aristocrat gaming on DallasCowboys.com.
He's so good, we gotta hide him.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
Hey Cowboy fans, I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. But lately, I've been learning a new game, crypto. Sound confusing? Don't worry, even us pros were rookies in crypto once. That's why I trust blockchain.com. They make crypto easy. No confusing jargon, just the tools to help you win.
Prescott keeps it, slides with a first down.
Invest like your icons, where everyone is a rookie in crypto with blockchain.com.
Perfect throw, my goodness. Wow, did he ever thread the needle?
Visit blockchain.com/cowboys to get started.
It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Are you the 2024 Dallas Cowboys Fan of the Year? The Dallas Cowboys and Captain Morgan are celebrating extraordinary, inspiring, and original fans. Nominate yourself or the biggest Cowboys fan you know for a chance to be named the 2024 Fan of the Year and win prizes, including a trip to Super Bowl 59. Visit DallasCowboys.com/Fan of the Year. Go Cowboys! Back to the Players Lounge.
Cowboy Nation, Amanda Foster has been named your 2024 Dallas Cowboy Fan of the Year, presented by Captain Morgan, for her dedication to the team and spicing up the game. Vote for Amanda to be named the ultimate NFL Fan of the Year at NFL.com/Fan of the Year.
All right.
It is.
Thank you. Hek'ma Harrison.
I'm here.
In the house. Gangrene.
Yes, sir.
Barry Church, congratulations to your Toledo Rockets for getting it done in overtime.
Let's go. TOLEDO, man. Let's go.
Beat Pitt. The bowl ring should be nice.
Should be.
If you was giving money, you could get one.
I could have got one.
Hey,
I'm going to pay my dues eventually.
If BC playing for it, it's going to be Mosa night. That's reason. It's going to be blingy.
How much I owe? 42? 42.
With all your back payments, they might get an upgrade.
Interest on that.
All them upgrade a little bit.
42.50.
But that is
awesome, man.
That's a pretty cool thing for the Rockets. You go, you take on the ACC. Pitt Panthers, a lot of those guys would have loved to have the opportunity to play over there, and man, there you go, you get a win over in the bowl game. So, congratulations to the MAC. I mean, that's at least 2 because Northern Illinois.
They beat who was it? Was I was
so that's a couple bowl wins right there at the MAC shit. They beat the MAC.
Just saying.
So MAC,
good for them, man. That's
just saying.
American Conference, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
They used to be known as the cradle of coaches, so a lot of good coaches came out the MAC. Nick Saban came out the MAC.
He did.
Remember who he coached for?
Toledo.
There you go. Yeah,
Don't play with that man like that, man. He's going to give you some Toledo trivia.
You guys didn't put a statue up.
He said, "What now?
I ain't
got no statue. You got Chuck Ealy in there.
Now here's one real good for you.
What's that?
Don James.
That blanked me right there.
Don James, who was Washington, had Warren Moon, won a bunch of Pac 6, Pac 8, Pac 10s out there when he was but to tell you, man, it's a really good conference. Air Parsegan came out of there. Woody Hayes came out of that conference. I mean, there's some really good coaches out of the MAC. But 48-46 was the exact win, by the way. So 6 overtime. Northern Illinois beat Fresno in the Idaho
Potato Bowl.
Yeah, the Potato Bowl.
wonder what type of swag bag they get up out of there.
A lot of fries.
I'm not gonna touch
a lot
it.
of fries.
I'm not.
A lot of fries.
Truffle fries, waffle fries, skinny fries,
Sweet potato fries. Man, you get
Baked
it all.
potato.
twice baked potato, regular baked potato,
Food probably hitting,
scallop
though. I ain't gonna
potato.
lie. Food probably hitting up there, though.
You know, ain't nothing else to do, but there you go. Ask for Ashton Genty. Bro, what we do
y'all
here?
got? What y'all got up there?
Bro, what do we do here all week?
Oh, you finna go off this week. You got Penn State on Monday?
Yeah, Micah talked about this. He said he can't beat us. He said
that?
He was very nice about it. It's like, you know what? Good player. I hope we get 150 yards, but he can't beat us. You know, he can't beat us. Everybody else has to. It's like, but we can't let him beat us.
He needs 132 yards to break Barry Sanders' single season record.
Oh, he getting that.
He getting that.
He might get 42 carries. He getting that.
You sure about that?
132? Yeah, he getting that.
You saw what they did to SMU?
Saw what they did to SMU.
You saw that. You
I don't know, man.
My man KJ helped him out a lot too.
I'm about to say that was
He didn't have his best. He didn't have his best performance
game.
at all.
So they did.
Man, what was my man doing?
So they
out
did the
there,
KJ.
dog?
They made him ready back.
Don't do
Dog,
it.
you just reminded me.
Very
Dog, was that third? Man, that man
Yes.
was too bad.
That was when you under pressure, boy.
I was like, ooh.
That was
That's when I turned it off. I was like, it's like
spotted him 14.
I was like, man, I got other things to do.
Yeah, I was like, oh, damn, I thought it was gonna be a game.
Oh man, I did too, man. It's like I got other stuff. I get ready for Christmas.
It's tough, man. It's tough. Them lights,
tough,
man.
man. It's tough.
Lights, prime time.
So
tough.
you know, if Penn State was ready for KJ, I expected to get ready for Genty. I talked to Dennis Thurman this week. He's a former Cowboy, Thurman Thieves. He's a defensive coordinator at Hawaii. And he talked about how they played. He said, you know, he's good. He said, but he's little. He said, you know, we beat him up pretty good. And he said, you just gotta, you know, you gotta send bodies out there. So if James Franklin is smart, get a hold of that Hawaii tape and watch some of what they did over there. But I think Mike is kind of right. Hey, look, man, you know, don't let him be the one who beats you. Mm-hmm. Somebody else go do it.
Yeah, and that's the problem in a game like that is Boise State has never faced that kind of the players are completely different in that area. You know,
Big Ten is
Big Ten
they
football.
known for that front seven.
Look, they are used to massive offensive linemen and massive running backs running downhill at them, so you're not going to shock them with a running game. Now, you tell me you got a receiver that's a burner and then now
that's
you got
different.
Now that may be a problem, but running back, that's where I'm. You know, it's the big question mark over Ashton Genty in this game and how effective he is because Penn State's seen it all.
How, you know, for James Franklin, who's taking a beating, couldn't find the college football playoff.
Yeah.
If he could beat Boise, he'll be in the Final Four. To not see that happening for Penn State this year, not see him in the Final Four, so I mean, could end up Cotton Bowl, I believe. So
luck of the draw, man. I mean, they got him to a good bracket.
He did give Oregon almost 200.
Yes, he did.
No.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, the boys 200.
That too.
I didn't see that one. All right.
But I think the bracket they got the luck of the draw in the bracket that they were in, man.
that's what you like the NCAA tournament, baby.
Yeah.
Get that thing like the West. For some reason, the West is always the bracket you want to go to. Coming out that West. Yeah. So CeeDee Lamb not playing against the Eagles in Philadelphia, out for the year. I think he's done enough to make a Pro Bowl. I do. I think his work has been yeoman's work. I thought Parsons said a pretty good thing. He's like, hey, man, the guy's, you know, he's quarterback. Whether he's catching passes from Dak, Cooper Rush, guys out there getting his styles and doing whatever he needs to do. CeeDee got his money. Started the season a little shaky, which it was the year before too, and he still finds a way to get it all done. So maybe CeeDee just a little slow starter, but I call him the MVP of this team. I think he had an outstanding season, and with knowing that it's not exactly the kind of help that you are. Cooks has not been Cooks. Cooks used to be 1,000. He used to be the quarterback-proof receiver, man. He used to get his 1,000, man. He never done that here. And then he spent time hurt. Jalen Tolbert, who we all thought was going to take a step up. Jalen didn't do that. And here's CeeDee Lamb. No, you're the guy. He's still getting it done. And so he's not there this week, but I still stand by. He would get my MVP vote.
Yeah, he's still, to me, the MVP. And, you know, to me, you know, he's always going to get his numbers. He's going to get his 1,000. Like you just said, he's going to get his catches no matter who's at the quarterback position. But what I loved about his game this year was his growth as a leader out there. I mean, we saw it time and time again in years past where the balls may not be coming his way or tip pass here or tip pass there, and he's just frustrated. And you see it from the body language, just pouting, throwing the arms. We've all talked about it. We've seen it. But as you saw this year, I mean, it was a complete 180 in his leadership approach. And he was more of that lead by example guy than he was, let me do all the talking about it. He went out there and did it with his play. I mean, he had Cooper Rush at the quarterback, really didn't complain about nothing, went out there, hurt shoulder, still gave you 10 catches, 90 yards, still gave you what he could production-wise offensively, and he didn't complain about it at all. You know, it wasn't the year that he might have wanted to have, following up that great year he had last year, but there was no complaints. He led by example, and that's the type of guy you want, and that's why they paid him the money, so he could be that leader, that top dog, and go from there. But to me, the most impressive part about his game this year was definitely his switch up in his leadership style.
Man, that's the one thing that I agree with you on. I mean, everything that you just said, I just feel like, you know, as much as people try not to give CeeDee credit for the kind of player that he's been the last 4 years, it's hard for them to deny him now. Yeah. It's hard. And I think when you start talking about the elite wide receivers in the National Football League, CeeDee Lamb this season without Dak separated himself from the pack. And I'm saying that pack of elite, I'm talking about guys like A.J. Brown, guys like Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs. Yep. You know, those guys. We all know who the best wide receiver is. That's Jay Jettis. Yeah, all right, behind that is Jamar Chase. All right, but third, you got to put CeeDee in there. You got to put him in there. And the thing that just showed me that teams, I've heard you talk about teams scheming up for CeeDee because you discount everybody else, and you know that teams are going to double team him. But he still had 101 catches in this season. That like, boost. And again, the way that we talk about CeeDee and talked about his leadership, and remember the tapes, and they came out and talked about him filming a music video after one. Him and Diggs. Him and Diggs, and you know, kind of down in everything about him, reading his body language on the sidelines, all of those things. Like those things started to dissipate. You started to see him emerge as that guy, not as no rah-rah guy, but as a guy who's just gonna show you, I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna show and prove. And I think for everybody that gets the bag, CeeDee showed you how to get the bag and stay productive, because in years past, guys have always said, "Guy get the bag in Dallas," then you see his play decline. You didn't see that with CeeDee.
I think we could pay CeeDee Lamb the ultimate compliment this way. He's shown he's worthy of the 88.
Yeah.
That's a special one.
I would agree.
Drew Pearson, the original 88, Pro Football Hall of Fame. Followed up by Michael Irvin, Pro Football Hall of Fame, 3 Super Bowl championships. There was Antonio Bryant.
Yeah.
Little slip. You throw your jersey in Bill Parcells' face.
That man said little slip.
Come on.
Get on up out of here. Get on up out of here. As the words of Keyshawn Johnson, don't throw your career away.
Yeah.
Then Des Bryant. And now CeeDee Lamb. Yeah. So I think that's the ultimate compliment, is he's shown himself worthy of the 88.
I would agree.
And he'll be missed on Sunday. But we need to do our Yeti Cool Customer. Let's do that when we come back. Yeti Cool Customer, and we got some games to pick here. And
what's the? Well, I guess we'll find out when we
Beam
get back.
Will tell you what it is.
Find out when we get back.
We'll get ready for our games and see who's.
Even though I picked Kansas City last.
Who did?
I did on that Netflix. I didn't even know I did.
Not verified.
We're gonna look right now in the chat.
Not verified.
Wow.
Not verified, sir. We just gonna throw that one out.
This is that throwaway game.
It was a throwaway game. Hey, Hek'ma and I took it, but you didn't participate. I don't know if you took your hometown boys.
Like boys out here shaving points.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Hey, Danny McCray here for Smoothie King. You know every great workout deserves a great reward. So treat yourself right with new coconut smoothie bowls. Made with real fruit, crunchy, purely Elizabeth granola, creamy coconut, and topped with the chocolate hazelnut or honey drizzle. With 2 new flavors, it's perfect for you and the workout buddy. So you both can stay on track even after you leave the track. Scoop up new coconut smoothie bowls only at Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey y'all, Matt Pittman of Meat Church here. With football season kicking off, I'm already gearing up to bring the smoker back to AT&T Stadium for some epic tailgates. But with that Texas heat, it's crucial to keep my beer hand cramping cold. That's where Yeti's insulated Colster can cooler comes in clutch. This year, you can even get them with the iconic star engraved on the side. Licensed Yeti Cowboys gear is now available at Stadium Pro Shops, concessions, and on Yeti.com. Check it out today. Yeti, official cooler and drinkware of the Dallas Cowboys.
To kick off the 2024 NFL season, Boss teamed up with the Cowboys and Micah Parsons to launch an iconic apparel collection. The Boss Cowboys collection unites football and fashion while reflecting what it truly means to be a boss. Arriving just in time for the start of the season, the distinctive attire from the latest Boss Cowboys expansion offers sports aficionados and true bosses the chance to show their team spirit and style. Get yours today at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, HugoBoss.com, and Boss retail stores. # be your own boss.
Raising Cane's presents the other rules of football. Rule 1, any broadcast without the express edition of cook-to-order Cane's chicken fingers is prohibited. Rule 12, no crinkle-cut fries, Texas toast, or craveable Cane sauce constitutes an illegal formation. And Rule 31, anybody who loves to feed their game face is an eligible receiver of Cane's. When it comes to winning game day, Cane's rules. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love. Go Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
The Walter Payton Man of the Year Award, presented by Nationwide, recognizes players who do so much more both on the field and in the community. Help Dallas Cowboys nominee Zach Martin raise funds for the National Medal of Honor Museum Foundation by casting your vote and charity challenge vote on NFL.com/Man of the Year, or tweet your support using the hashtag WPMOY Challenge. Voting ends on January the 6th. Vote for Zach.
All right. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck, man.
1979. Know who won that one?
Joe Green. Joe Green. Joe Green. Yeah, let's go.
It is.
Just a guess. When in doubt.
Just off the top.
When in doubt.
Lay up for you.
Yes, sir.
So yes. Congratulations. And oh, by the way, Cam Hayward, he won it.
The timeless, the ageless
that
one.
dude's still playing. He came in with me, I think.
Did he?
That dude's still out here, man.
Hustling.
Every day hustling.
Yeah, man. Cam's the man.
Yeah. So Cam won it. It's an amazing award, and the Cowboys have had four recipients of the award: Staubach, Aikman, Witten, and Dak Prescott.
Dak, yeah, he did good, yeah.
All right, Church. Who's been your most disappointing?
Man, are we gonna go around the table with this? Or is gonna be on me?
Come on.
You want me to start?
I'll start. Yeah, I'll start. I'll start it off. Man, I'm gonna have to say, man, I did say good or bad, but I'm gonna go with disappointing. It's gonna have to be Terrence Steele for me. Wow. When you look at it, I thought going into this year, he was a rookie. A couple years ago, he struggled. He was kind of thrown into the fire, undrafted cat. But then we saw him take a leap, and he got better. But then you go around, and it's just, when you talk about this season, to me, it's just, there's too many times where it was penalties that didn't really need to be penalties, that were drive killers. Yeah. We're talking about holdings, false starts. And that's before we even talk about the sacks given up. And people kind of just coming off the edge on a Terrence Steele and getting after him. And we knew, this guy was a project going into it. But you like to see guys steadily go up as their career goes and then eventually plateau and come back down. You don't want to have guys being on kind of a roller coaster ride where, it's bad at first and they lift up a little bit, then they get back bad again. Those are kind of flash in the pan players or inconsistent players. And to me, I thought, his trajectory, I thought he was going to be at least not one of the greatest, but at least be able to hold down that right side, for the foreseeable future. Yeah. Now, we're looking at it and it's like, do we need to address the right tackle position? We already have a lot of young guys on that offensive line and don't know what we're going to do with the left tackle and this, that, and the third. So to me, I thought this was a disappointing season. Can he bounce back? Of course he can. Of course he can bounce back. But this year to me, I thought it was really disappointing. I thought he was going to be able to make at least that Pro Bowl step.
I'm going to throw myself under the bus right now, guys.
Don't do it.
I'm going to do it.
Cheesy, don't do it.
I'm going to throw myself under it. My most disappointing player this season has been Jake Ferguson.
Kittle Kelsey?
Kittle Kelsey has let me down.
Kittle Kelsey.
And my expectation, and that's the thing, expectation, when you put expectation in the wrong place, that's where you end up being disappointed. And I really did get disappointed because I felt like in a season when you look at the depth chart of wide receivers that we had, this was going to be one of those seasons where he had an opportunity to make his imprint on this offense. And you saw in previous seasons, I mean, I believe it was last season, he was 761 for 5. And that's what I'm talking about, the trajectory. You're saying to yourself, all right, this guy is going to go this way. And then all of a sudden, and I know he's had injuries, obviously had the concussion at one point, but even when he's been out there, man, you just hadn't seen the production from him. 461, no touchdowns this season. And, you know, we've seen Schoonmaker come on at points in time in this season also, but I thought that this tight end room belonged to him, man. I gave him the nickname, Ferg Killer Kelsey, dog.
Put him with the greats.
With the greats. And so I figured 87, you in the line with the others, you know, to come and be a bad man. This has just been one of those disappointing seasons that I didn't see the production going the way that I thought it would.
Church, you picked a good one in Steele, but I got to go with Tyler Guyton.
First round
pick. I think all of us thought when they signed Chuma Edoga back, we wouldn't be seeing Chuma.
Nah, he's a placeholder for a little bit.
Didn't think I'd see Chuma starting in December on NBC Sunday Night Football.
That's true.
Chuma's out there starting because Tyler Guyton couldn't get it done.
Yeah, it's tough.
Now he's out here as a play. You know, you switching back and platoon.
Third series player.
That's crazy.
You know, there's just no way in the world I envisioned a first-round draft pick for the Cowboys doing that,
especially on the O-line.
Yeah, okay, I didn't see that happening. I mean, we can say whatever we want to about Mozzie. He is out there playing.
Yeah.
You know, he's not platooning. He's out there playing. And for Tyler Guyton, you know, just right now, you're just like, okay, you don't know. Do you get rid of Steele and you move Tyler to right? I mean, there's some serious question marks about what happens next with him. And I am by no means calling him a bust. Not going to do that. It's unfair because they did talk to him about project and saying they knew they needed work to do. We've seen other football players that the Cowboys have brought in here who had a rough season and developed after, so he deserves the opportunity to improve. But as a first year, that's been disappointing. Yeah. I thought it would be a challenge. Talked about it on the show, but I did not envision December he's sitting here behind Chuma and Edoga.
That's true. I forgot about Tyler. Yeah.
Don't forget about him.
Yeah, it's on the locker room yesterday. It's on the locker room.
This is a vital offseason for that young man.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So for my Yeti Cool customer, by the way, as they get ready to face Philadelphia, Mozzie and friends.
Mozzie and
friends, man. 268. Saquon looking for 268. Oh, yeah. Or at least a good way to chunk in, cut that thing in half. Because, you know, depending on how things go, if Philly wins the game and they become the number 1 seed, he may not even play next week. So he's probably going to have to try and get as much of this as he can this week against the Cowboys. So give me Mozzie and friends trying to slow down Saquon Barkley. That is the only way they can sit up here and try and win this football game, minus CeeDee Lamb, my opinion.
Well, I'm going to say Yeti Cool customer. I'm not Mozzie and friends, but we were talking about disappointing players, but I would say my guy's been bright light for me this season has been Chauncey Golston. 2 sacks in back-to-back games. He'll be, if he gets one this Sunday, that'll be 3. 3, you know, that'll be 5 total, but that'll be back-to-back games that he's got recorded a sack the first for the 2024 season. Man, we needed somebody to emerge from that defensive line room, and he's been a versatile piece. He's been a guy that they can go 1, 2, 3, all the way out to 5 with him, and it showed his viability and how great he is as a player for the Cowboys. But he's going to be my Yeti Cool customer, Chauncey Golston.
My Yeti Cool customers got to be Cooper Rush. And I say this not only from a team perspective, but for him as an individual. You go out there, let's just say you do your thing like you always been doing without CeeDee Lamb. You're still able to put points up. Not only will his team have a chance to win the football game, but he may have a chance to make himself some more bread in the offseason, becoming a free agent. Because if you look at his record overall, this was like 9-4 or something like that. He able to rattle off 2 more victories. I mean, you're looking at an 11-4 record as a starter. You've done it without CeeDee Lamb. You've done it with CeeDee Lamb. I mean, he can make himself a lot of money in this offseason. Not saying he's going to be one of them top-tier starters anywhere, but he can be one of the highest-paid backups in the National Football League, which is not a bad gig at all. You can run that for another 10, 12 years. So go out there, Cooper Rush, be the cool customer, make yourself some bread.
You know, he got Trey Lance breathing down his neck. You know what I mean?
Next year, he's hiding right now.
He's hiding. Put him on the shelf. Don't want nobody to see him.
In the lab. All right, Chris Bean, where are we at on these games here?
Talk about it, Chris.
Let's do some games real quick. We got to be quick. We got a show right after this. Okay,
all right, well,
so let's go.
You ain't going to tell us who winning, huh?
You winning right now.
Wow.
Do you really want?
Man.
You're up by 2 games. Okay.
Man.
You're 73-39. Newy's in second. 71-41.
I didn't like it.
Church, you need some help, buddy.
Go
10-0 this week. Really help you. All right.
They had to help. I ain't
Here we
leave
go.
with that.
Denver at Cincinnati.
Oh. Cincinnati might mess around and really make the play. All right, go ahead.
Come on, Newy. You got it.
Denver at Cincinnati.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Cincinnati been playing well, too.
He's stumped.
Denver wins 21-20.
And I'm going to go Denver, too. Yeah, I'm going Denver. I'm going Bo Nix. He's going to make it nice and boring. I'm going to go 19-17.
Yeah, give me Joe Burr, man. Give me Joe Burr. Boy's been balling over there recently. Give me Joe Burr, 24-21.
We got Tennessee at Duval.
Ooh.
At Duval.
God. Damn, Tennessee been looking trash.
Oh, man.
At Duval.
All right, Tennessee at Duval. Give me Duval. Give me Duval. Give me 20-14.
Yeah, give me Tennessee, man. Give me Tennessee.
Boy, this could be the gift and the curse right here.
17-14.
Oh man, you put me in a situation right now.
Yeah,
you put me in a situation.
That Tennessee.
Oh, wait a minute.
Nashville, Tennessee.
I might be in a situation. Hold on.
I got to go Jacksonville.
Sounds good.
24-23. I mean, I just
Both of them teams trash.
Yeah.
Speaking of teams trash, Las Vegas at New Orleans.
Damn, brother. No, Las Vegas had no. Give me, man. I don't know if Derek Carr playing or not. Give me New Orleans, 20-17.
I'm gonna take I'm gonna go 24-17 this game.
Vegas goes up there 19-16.
Here's the game of the week. Green Bay at Minnesota.
It's at Minnesota, though. Oh,
at Minnesota.
Give me Sammy D. Give me the Bikes. 28-24.
Boy, this is a tough one. Green Bay is my sleeper team to upset the other boys. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go Minnesota. And I'm gonna go Minnesota 28-21.
Green Bay 31.
It's gonna be a good game.
28.
We got Atlanta at the Commandos. Atlanta needs it bad.
Kim Folk, first place, man. Or he ain't even starting no more, but Falcons are in first place. Give me who they going again? Who's it, Kim Folk?
Commanders. Washington.
Jay Daniels.
Are they playing in Atlanta? Or
At Washington.
At Washington.
FedEx.
At Washington. Give me the Commandos, man. They've been tough up there. Give me the Commandos. 21-20.
Can Dan Quinn stop the run? I'm gonna go with Commanders. I'm gonna go Commanders here, and I'm gonna go 17-13.
I'm scared because they won. How much celebrating did they do? Atlanta's going to be tough, but I have to go Washington because I don't trust that Atlanta defense. So give me a 26-16 game. Washington wins. I think DQ makes it tough on the rookie.
All right, we got Indianapolis at the Giants.
Give me Indianapolis 26-10.
Colts 24-6.
24-6, you said? Yeah, give me Indy winning this thing 28 to 13.
All right, we got Arizona at the Rams.
That's going to be a good one right here.
It is. Give me Puka them. Puka, and I'm going to take that to a 31-24 game.
Man, give me Call of Duty. Give me Call of Duty in this one, man. That division is tough. They go get, man, let me go do 24-17 Call of Duty.
Yeah, man, I got to go with the Rams here. They're trying to win this whole division. So give me the Rams to win this one 29-17 since Arizona's eliminated.
We got Miami at Cleveland.
Ooh, Coach Soul.
Miami at Cleveland.
Coach Soul.
It's cold, and I'm going to go with Miami. I'm going to go with 17-14.
It's cold outside.
I know, 17-14.
Yeah, I don't think J-Bo playing. Let me get Brother Soul or Coach Soul. Yeah, give me 24-20.
Soul Man gonna get it done in the snow. Soul Man in the snow.
Snow in the snow.
21-20. Close football game.
All right, we got Dallas at Philly.
I'm going to say the suspense, guys. I'm going to say the suspense, guys.
Wearing that Jerome.
Hey, man, I'm going to say, and there's no way. There's no way, it would not in this building. Now, I would never, ever in my life, I will never pick the Philadelphia Eagles over the Dallas Cowboys.
Young Shady.
Give me the Cowboys.
Shady Harrison.
Give me the Cowboys 6-3.
6-3.
Give me another sleeper.
Hell nah, man. Give me the Eagles, man. It's gonna be oof.
Give it away.
Give me the Eagles 28-17.
Eagles. I'll go Eagles 26.
I will never.
26-13. Eagles. Eagles.
Boy, brought the green on Friday.
Hey. I didn't think this one through.
That's crazy.
I was just, a Christmas gift. I'm like, hey, we hit the boy with the green. You know what I'm saying? Like the first day of school. I'm like, hey, that was she.
Out there living that double life.
Yeah. As soon as I get in here, thank Newy Scruggs. Look at that. Hek'ma Harrison in here.
Brown
with his Philadelphia green.
Reggie White. Buddy Ryan. Bounty Bowl up in there.
Man, gone with that, boy.
Yeah. Randall Cutting. Randall.
Cowboy Nation, I hope your team wins.
Never thought I'd see the day.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!